Hi there, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. My name is Melanie and today we are tackling some odd and end designers that I have kind of separated, and I'm going to decide whether I want to keep them as designers or if I just want to split them up and move them elsewhere in my space. So I know I have Jen Hadfield, Vicki Boutin, and a little bit of Shimelle. Not sure if anyone else is going to come out of the woodwork as I work through this, but we're going to start off with Jen Hadfield. So I've got this project pad, which has a lot of really, generic kind of patterns and stuff in here. I also have a few individual sheets that belong to this Hey Hello collection. So I'm going to break this apart and we'll go through it together and then see where we're at. I have this Jen Hadfield Warm and Cozy, and it has a very definite fall vibe to it. It was a paper pad, so I have broken it down and only have some of the papers left. The rest I've either made into kits or I've purged. So this is going to go in my fall section, and I'm going to leave it as a kit. So in my fall section I have a bunch of loose papers and then any collections and stuff. So that's where this one's going to go. I have Jen Hadfield Chasing Adventures. It looks like there's some embellishments in here. Oh, this was from a class that I never finished. I didn't like the project, so I never finished it, or I never even started it. So it does have some travel themed paper in here. We've got this one with the circle icons, different travel images, and then the border. I've got a black and white stripe, and then this one with a bunch of people in various tourist kind of things, activities. I've got a floral and a very bright colored floral on this side. That doesn't look like it's travel themed at all. And then we have this floral with the coordinating purple. So let's pull those aside. I'm not getting rid of these, I'm just separating them. We've got the taxi cabs and a map, so that's definitely got a travel feel to it. A word with planes, more words with planes, green grid, and some bottles. I like that. Another floral with blues, a green dot, and cactus, red geometric, and more florals, and a bright blue, and the cut-aparts. Would I use these cut-aparts? I don't think so. I think I like the blue better. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do is I am going to keep this together. I'm just going to put this in one of my plastic sleeves and stick this in with my travel section. The alphas, of course, are going to go in with my alphas. The die cuts will add to the die cut sticker binder. And then let's see what we've got here for papers. Okay, so I like these two together. And the back side is pretty too. But I think I like this. Do I like that? I like both. Or do I just put these all together as a kit? It's got a little bit of everything. And I think the colors all kind of mix and match. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do is I am going to put these as a page kit. And yes, it's a hodgepodge and I may end up having to pull something from my stash, but at least it gives me a starting point. Okay, so I also have a few pieces from the Reaching Out collection. It's got a bunch of these words that you could die cut out, or these blue paper or blue florals. I like the blue, so that's just going to go in my blue section. And these hearts with the globe or the green. I'm actually going to purge this. I've got a blue floral and a black check. I like both of them, but I think I like the blue a little better, so we're going to put that in the blue section. We've got a yellow and kind of a pinky coral broken chevron, I guess, for lack of a better word. I think I'm going to put this in my yellow. And then I have, this is family, and ironically, we talked about family not that long ago. And I think I have two sheets of most of these. I think I'm just going to leave this together Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave this together for now. And I'm going to add this to my family section. So I am not keeping Jen Hadfield's collections as, you know, together like I did with Paige Evans and Maggie Holmes. Okay, so that only leaves the project pad. Let me pull these apart. Okay, let's look at the paper pad. These stickers, I'm just going to add in my growing kind of card making kit. I'm sure I can use some of those images for cards. I am not going to keep these. They are individual letters, and this is super thin. I just think this would be a pain to transfer, so I'm going to be purging this sheet. Glitter's going to go in my specialty cardstock section. Same with this foiled. This is kind of cool because it does have texture in it. It's a little bit of a different kind of foiled sheet. The cut aparts are going in the card section because I think they would make great sentiments. The tags also will be going in my card little kit because I think they'll make good focal points. This little hedgehog is too cute, so I am going to stick that in with my cards as well. And this word search has a lot of thanks, thank you, thanks throughout it, and so I'm going to make cards out of that. This has a lot of great words that I would probably use for a card, I'm thinking. So I'm going to put that in the card section as well. This floral I thought I could pair up with this coral dot and then this green. So I'm going to make a kit out of that. This robin egg one I'm going to purge. This floral I'm going to purge. This is going to go in pink, green, and then there was quite a bit of solid cardstock, which of course can just go into my stash. But I thought it would be fun to pull out that other kit with all those florals and see if maybe I can supplement this a little bit more. With some items with some solid cardstock, because you know the florals are quite busy. So let's see what we got going on here, if there is anything that will work. This pink will work. I don't think that orange will, but this yellow will. This mint green, yeah, that looks like it will work too, so we'll throw that in there. Not so much this one. The blue definitely will, and this green definitely will, and not so much this one. So we'll add all of these. This is a pretty big kit, but like I said, I think it's good to have those options. No one says there's a rule that it has to be 3 to 4 sheets. Just do what makes sense for you. Okay, so that is it for Jen Hadfield. Let me go pull Vicki Boutin. Okay, I don't have a ton of Vicki's stuff. I have a few loose sheets from Color Study, it looks like. Yeah, I think I got these in a kit. And then I had also purchased quite a bit of her, well, I had purchased quite a few of her sheets from Color Study. And then I also have a paper pad from Kaleidoscope, and I think I'm going to keep Vicki's stuff together because she has a very, very distinct style, and it's not something I naturally gravitate towards, but if I want to use it, you know, I would know that I want to use Vicki Boutin's stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like if I want to go for that look. I'm going to break this paper pad apart. I don't have a ton of embellishments. I just have this one chipboard sheet, which I'm just going to add to my stash, like all the other embellishments. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to sort this by color, but let me give this a try and I'll come back and show you what I came up with. Okay, so like with all of my sorting that I've done, I have broken it into different sections. So I have cut aparts, and then I go into multicolored papers that I think would be inspiration for pages or kits. So that's what all of those are. And then we move into the basic colors, right? The neutrals, which would be brown and black, and then I have what I would consider backdrops or bases for pages, like the grid, this collage, although this could be a layering piece, this cloud background, the gradient grid, and then the pie chart, as well as this one with a little bit of mixed media on there. So that is Vicki Boutin. Like I said, I am just going to keep these together. I intermix the collections, and we're just going to stick it in a bag. And it will go in the same bin as Paige Evans and Maggie Holmes, because I think I still have a little bit of room left there. And let's pull Shimelle. Okay, now for Shimelle, I have very, very little. I have basically Never Grow Up, and let's just have a flip through it. Maybe we can make some page kits and we'll call this one done. So we've got the floral, the hearts. I've got 2 sheets of those. Got this little bug paper and dots. I think this one would go really well in my kid section, or my kid section, so I might move that there. The lightning bugs and this blue. We've got orange. I think we're just going to flip those over. The birds, and probably flip those over. The alpha and the dots. The alpha I think I'm going to put in that kids section as well. Cut aparts. Oh, the stars are pretty. What do we got here? More cut aparts. Put this in the kids section too. The purple's pretty. What's the other side? Oh, sunglasses, no. Oh, this is picnic. This is Amy Tangerine Picnic in the Park. But that's okay. We can see if we can make it work with Shimelle. I'm not going to keep Amy Tangerine separate because I have so little of her stuff. And I think this is also Picnic in the Park. So right off the bat, I think these would work really well together for a kit. Probably why I put Amy Tangerine there in the first place. I'm thinking maybe one of these orange, this orange and the purple. I don't know if I like those two together. What about this? I think that's a little more interesting, but I don't know if I like this zigzag. Yeah, let's, maybe we'll do both. There we go. If in doubt, just do both. Okay, I think this purple will go with the stars pretty well. And there's no orange. So let me just pull out the stack of cardstock that has to go in my color section. I just haven't made it there. And let's see if we have anything in here that we can make work with the stars. No, that's too close to the... Yeah, I think I like that. That was Just Dream by Kim Watson. It was from the Hip Kit Club. I broke down some of my Hip Kit kits. They'd been sitting there for a long time, and I figured it was time to do something with them. Okay, do we have anything? How about this grid and this green? I like that. And I don't think I have anything much in the way of yellow. What about pink? You know I always have pink. The question is, do I have the right pink pulled out? More stars. How about this one? This was from one of the project pads. Yeah, let's go with that. So that just leaves 2 orange. Yeah, And we'll just stick that in this pile. And at one point or another, I will get to putting these away. But for now, it's kind of handy to have it just out. So we just have those few kid papers to throw in my kid section. And I think we are going to call this done. I'm getting there, you guys. I'm getting there. I don't think I have too many groupings left. Pink Fresh is going to be a big one. That one might be spread out over a few episodes. And I think I have a couple from One Canoe. And maybe that's it, unless I dig something up. Anyways, enough rambling. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you find this inspiring. Let me know below what you're working on. And until next time, happy organizing.